Hey everybody, it's your boy Nerdicane. I am back. I know I took a little break from doing videos after failing miserably to do content for 2 weeks in a row. But some stuff came up, and I probably have like 2 uploads today. But something's happened, and a lot of people that I've been watching lately, Tim Pool, Red Elephants, Sargon of Akkad, things like that. And let me frame this for a little while in case you're reading this, in case you're watching this and it's years later. We are 3 days removed from the death of Jeffrey Epstein, who, let's break this down. 2 weeks before he tried to commit suicide, was supposed to be on suicide watch, was taken off of suicide watch, and then committed suicide, and nobody has footage. Apparently the cameras quote-unquote malfunctioned when he committed suicide, and everything points to, and right now there is a big push by the tech companies to ban or silence people who are pushing quote-unquote, I'm using their words, conspiracy theories. Now, when you look at all the factors around that, it starts to not look like a conspiracy. They're like, that's way too many things coming together at the same time to be just a coincidence. Something is going on. You have a billionaire who has a lot of footage that can get a lot of other very powerful billionaires in trouble, and he winds up dead when he was supposed to be on suicide watch, supposed to be in federal custody. Yeah, I'm starting off like that because that's what's kind of fueled all this, and it's got me thinking about this. And I just watched the Red Elephants video, and I really like him. He's really good at, he is conservative. He's got kind of a conservative slant, but he's not really going off the rails like hard right, like someone like Sean Hannity. He's a pretty good guy. So he reports the facts, but he reports his take on through his conservative lens. But I watched his video today, and he's starting to curtail his language. He's starting to censor himself out of fear that the tech companies, Google and YouTube, are going to censor him. So, and a lot of YouTubers are starting to do this, and they're starting to allow these companies to basically to shape their language. And they're going to get to the point where they're not going to be able to say things. They're going to be able to, you'll say a sentence and you'll have to things out, and the meaning won't be ignored. If you're listening, I just basically said it. I said a sentence, but I left certain things out, showing you what the future of YouTube commentating is going to be if people, especially major people, allow these tech companies to change their language, to change the things that they can say. You can't say conspiracy theory. You can't even hint that, hey, maybe something's wrong here. When you look at the facts and you look at all the elements involved, something does not add up, and it just smells really, really fishy. But, a lot of these people consider themselves to be YouTubers. They consider that to be their job. Yes, you are making money on it, but you have to understand that is not a job. You're not doing a job because you're working for YouTube, who's making the revenue money on you. But YouTube is also the one handing you money, and when they want to, 2020, they're gonna stop handing you money. I mean, you think the AdPocalypse was bad, and you think the thing with Carlos Maza was bad. Those are just warm-ups. 2020, I was talking with a friend of mine the other day. 2020, the left and their minions are going to throw everything at us to get Donald Trump out of office. They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop at any point, because what a lot of these tech companies fear is they fear Donald Trump the Republicans getting control of the House and the Senate again. They fear a second term of Donald Trump, because then he won't have to worry about re-election. And just like Obama went crazy when he didn't really have to worry about re-election, Trump will be the same way. And these tech companies know that they're going to be directly in the crosshairs, especially since just last week, and this was swept under the rug by your mainstream media. Mitch McConnell, who I'm not a fan of, I think he's a swamp monster, but his Twitter was suspended because he posted a video of protesters who were recorded making threats against him. They said it was violent speech. They said it was propagating threats, when he was using it as an example. It's like, look, I get this too. There are people out there who are threatening me as well as, AOC and all these other people. But Twitter banned him for it. And it's just, these are just warm-ups. The Carlos Maza, the AdPocalypse, like I said before, these are just warm-ups. That nice little paycheck that you're getting from YouTube, I'll lay the prediction now. I think probably spring to early summer of next year, that's going to go away. You're going to be banned. You're going to be completely demonetized. You're going to be completely shut out of the algorithms. Your videos are not going to appear anymore. So you have to understand that 2020, they're going to throw everything in the kitchen sink at conservatives, and you're in the crosshairs. Curtailing your speech now really isn't going to change that. What's going to happen in 2020? That right now you're letting them know, yeah, we can do this and we can get away with it. We can start to nudge this incrementalism of nudging in that direction to where they can't say this. That word is forbidden. This phrase is forbidden. You can't talk about this subject, that subject. So this is where it starts. Now, this is easy for me to say because I have 200 followers and I'm not monetized. But I'm thankful for my 200 followers. You can get me monetized. If all my 200 followers got 9 of their closest friends to follow me, I might get monetized sometime in 2022. But yeah, this is all going to come down. So you need to start looking at other sources, at other places where you can post videos and make money. And that's the problem with the marketplace of the internet, of ideas and commentary on the internet. We only really have one marketplace. There's BitChute, but BitChute is kind of, I looked over at BitChute. I really don't like BitChute because it's kind of the wild, wild west of think of the early days of YouTube, only there's legitimate racists and homophobes and anti-Semites putting videos up there. They're like legitimate a-holes over there. So that's why I don't think BitChute's the way. I think there needs to be another grassroots site come up, much like the way YouTube came up back in the day. There's Minds. You can post things at Minds, but Minds isn't really a video hosting site. Minds is just another place outside of Twitter that you can put your content from YouTube. That doesn't get to the root of the problem, because when YouTube doesn't want you to get your voice out anymore, they're just going to rip you out. But that's what I think is coming. For now, the takeaway from this to other YouTubers, I get it. I'm nobody. I'm not really a voice in the zeitgeist of YouTube commentary, but you have to understand right now, this is, you're making money off of YouTube. That's going to go away. Your YouTube revenue at some point in 2020 is going to go away, and your outlet, your ability to voice your opinion, your ability to talk about things is going to go away. So it really doesn't matter right now if you curb your speech and you don't talk about the forbidden subjects and things like that. Keep doing what you're doing. If they want to ban you now, they'll lose that ad revenue for a little while. So that's all I got for this one. Tell me what you think in the comments. And yeah, to other YouTubers out there, much bigger YouTubers, stop it. Stop letting them bend your speech to their will. But thanks. You guys have a good day. I got more vids coming today. Bye.